No sound. Hey, everybody, it's Sharon Arn to CEO, and I welcome on you in this space. If you're able to hear me, let me know. If not, we may have to start on over again. And that's the thing sometimes, God, why I like to check it. So I may have to cut out the first part, but I want to welcome you on in. And this is what we do here. RN to CEO, welcome you. If you're the repeat viewer, I welcome you. If you're new to this space, hey, I welcome you. Leave a message, and I'll come on over and say hello to you. I'll be making my rounds this week, and so that's what I'm doing. If you're hearing me, let me know. Drop me a one. If you can hear me, drop me a one. One if you can hear me. Yes, I am the US of A. Thank you. Dildo. Is that your name? Or you Dodash? Oh, you just got me. You just got me, Dill. You just got me. Your name is interested. Well, Dill, I don't know whether you want me to call you Dole or Doe Deal. I could do that, call you if that's what you do. Healthy Kitchen Wizard, hi, how are you? I got some fun people in here. Let me know if you can hear me. Before there was no sound. So Michibu out of Australia told me earlier there was no sound. So let me continue to make sure you can hear me. Uh, sure, Toby, I will. I could use it. I could really use it. Yeah, I could use you. Yeah. S- Thank you. Thank you. Toby said, I do not like your hair. What happened to it? Do you need help? Listen, Toby, if that's your name, Toby, and you want to help me, hey, you are more than welcome to. I like a nice fro. I want to get a nice fro. Thank you so much, Healthy Kitchen Wizard. Vlog, hey, hi, how are you? Vlogger, hi. Nati Benko, big up to yourself. Yeah, Healthy Kitchen Wizard. I love the stuff that you're putting out there. I really love it. And it's so thoughtful in the work that you put into it. So, and this is what I love about the platform here. When you see what people are presenting, it will really make you up your game, not competing, but it's showing that it is worth bringing valuable stuff to the platform and people will need it. Diddy, Storm Raider? No, never met him. So I don't know. You love my hair, love your glasses. How are you? How's your family? Natty, good. Yeah, I'm like somebody's auntie and somebody's grandma. So it's fine if I got my glasses on my hair. Yeah, Natty. Benico, thank you. Thank you for being here. Where are you guys from? Where in the world? And this is what I love about the live. You're going to get people from all over. You guys stay on, talk as much as you want. Help Auntie get those watch time. Talk to me. I appreciate you, Kitchen Wizard. Yes, I really love the stuff that you put out there. I have a little black book, and I think I have about 35 good people that I'm always watching their stuff. And I just don't go on and watch one thing. You can have something long, 20 or 30 minutes. I am going to watch it. And it's really like I need good food for my brain, right? Yes, God bless you and your family. Thank you, Nati Benko. Where are you? Where in the world are you, Nati Berko? Oh, you're in Florida. Why did I think you were in California? I think that's SSV. She is in California. So that's why I thought, oh, Florida. Yeah, we would spend a lot of time on Pompano Beach every summer. The last summer we were there was 2023. 2024, we did not get to go because something happened just before our vacation. And we always vacation in August. I'm from the USA and my family, they're going through a lot. Have to one of my brain and all of that. So you have a lot going on your brain. Well, you know what? I wanted to talk about people being employable and stuff like that. And I really thought about it. But I think we're in a season where sometimes, the heavy stuff is maybe a little bit too much. And last night, if you missed last night live, it was a really good live, guys. It was really good. We talk about it was very interactive. People were on. We talk about self-love, taking care of ourselves. Everybody, shared their tips. And I even shared that we are made of stardust. Did you know that? The same makeup as us, stardust. You got to go listen to that. That whole live just went. I dropped some gems and I shared a book that I think everybody should have. He said you need food for your brain. Yes, Healthy Kitchen Wizard. Isn't that good? I laughed so hard when you said you need food for your brain. Yeah, we call it food for thought. Yes. Oh my, is that your line? Maybe it's somewhere in my subconscious because we need it. Oh my goodness. Hey, Caribbean girl Tony, good night. Off to bed. Just stopping by to say hello. Hey, I appreciate you because I know it's a time difference over there. Just stopping by. I appreciate it. Caribbean girl Tony, I love it. Leonardo Martinez, how are you? Oh my God, I don't know what language was that. You live in Franklin. Where is Franklin? What country is Franklin, Nati Benko? What country are you in? And what do you do for fun? Nati Benko, what do you do? I know Healthy Kitchen Wizard loves to cook and gives good information too. That is so smart to do that, especially with the different types of foods that you use and the seasoning and what they're good for. Very good. I like it. See, because it makes sense. Um, I really like her channel. Yeah. So a Healthy Kitchen Wizard is in the house, and Caribbean Girl Tony is in Grenada. So she'll be heading off to bed. Pompano Beach, did you go to the casino too? No, I just go to Pompano and just go right across to the beach. That's it. We are beach bums. Wherever there's a beach, whether it's Myrtle Beach, Pompano Beach, Virginia Beach, Jamaica, the Virgin Islands, Bermuda. I've been to Mexico. I've been to Dominican Republic. I've been to St. Thomas Virgin Islands, like I said. Been to Tortola. Been to you name it, wherever there's a beach. Jamaica, of course. Els Endeavors, how are you? You like my house? Thank you. It's not, yeah, I'm traveling. It's not actually my house. I hope you can't see everything because it's a hot whatever. Yeah, but no, I'm actually traveling. So, good night. Yeah, Elsa Endeavors, how are you? Great to see you. Yes, we were just talking about, you know what? I said I was going to talk about being employable, but some people are retired, and someone said to me, "Girl, you already retired?" I left bedside March of 2020 as a nurse. And I knew it was time, it was time to go. And my thing is just always to be employable. I heard Les Brown said that some time ago. You may not guarantee yourself a job, but you're always employable. Nati Benko, you are 10 years old. Oh my goodness, this may be past your bedtime, but thank you for stopping in. I love the islands. Healthy Kitchen Wizard, yes. Where are you from originally? Healthy Kitchen Wizard, if you don't mind. I was like, oh, well, she's Indian. Is she from India? Is she from the islands? Or where? But your information is really good and I love it. Nitya, lyrics by Nitya. Girl, you had that song on. If you saw that one person hanging on, that was me. I played that thing until my iPad went out and I fell asleep. I took a nap during the day. Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah, Nitya, there's a beautiful song that she debuted. She debuted a beautiful song today, and it was just, I think it was in my subconscious. I fell asleep to it. You got to play it again. It was just so beautiful. And you know what? Today was one of those days that when you feel like you're trying to do everything and I just took a nap. I took a nap today. Yeah, happy retirement. Yeah. Oh, Nati Benko, you're a 10. I can't give you all that information. Just enjoy the show. Enjoy the show. Good for you. Happy retirement. Listen, I sometimes, I watch other people who are talking about working. I don't have a problem even if I went back to work in a different way. Healthy Kitchen Wizard. Oh, you're from Connecticut. Okay, I love the bang. It's giving me grandma. Yes, I am a grandma. I am a very proud grandma. I waited many years, many years to become a grandma, and I'm happy. And so yeah, I love being a grandma. That's right, girl. These bangs, these here bangs are the grandma bangs. You see what I'm saying? You just fix up the front, and you're good to go. Yeah. Yeah, Natty Benko say I'm giving her the grandma vibes. These are the grandma glasses. These are you want to see the cute glasses that I can't see? Look. Listen, you live, darling, you live as long as I have. You are thankful and grateful for every day. Yes. She's oh, Nitya. Elton Devers want to know if you're gonna play the new song. Oh wow. Nice. Oh, Healthy Kitchen Wizard. What was it that you did? You gave me like a nutritionist kind of vibe, social worker kind of vibe. I was like, listen, she knows her stuff. So I need to know what you did. I said, is she a therapist? Is she something? She's really guys, if you're not following Healthy Kitchen Wizard, you're going to need to do that and really listen to her videos. And that's why I tell you guys, do not be afraid of doing videos a little bit longer than 8, 10, 20 minutes, whatever, because you will hear some of the great information she has shared. In my Mercedes world, hey, 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 I have it posted. Yeah, she posted the new song lyrics by Nitya. Yeah. Healthy Kitchen Wizard. Yeah. So I'm trying to figure out Healthy Kitchen. I said, is she a therapist? Was she, she could have been a nurse. I don't know, but she's really into health. And she brings you, and she was bringing me information too. I was like, okay, let me listen up here. All right, no problem, Nitya. Okay. She's a behaviorist. A behaviorist. So you can tell by how we behave. So you watch people, you monitor people, you listen, in these days and time, we need everything right to know. Yeah. In my Mercedes world, meet Healthy Kitchen Wizard. Maybe you guys already know of each other, but in my Mercedes world is the home care queen. So we all, whenever it comes to the personal development, the wellness, and all of that, all of us, we're over here. It's called The Battle for My Mind. Yes, girl, that's how I was feeling today, Nitya. Listen, guys, people are going to be throwing all sorts of stuff in the chat. Do it because that's how my brain works. So, Healthy Kitchen Wizard, you're the behaviors. My brain is going to be going bing, bing, bing. And I love it. I come alive like that. Yes, yes. It's called Battle for My Mind, Nitya. I was like, yeah, there's a battle for my mind. And they said, you know what? Today, chow, me just gonna take a nap. Me just taking a nap. And I'm glad I took the nap because it refreshed me. And so tomorrow I can deal with what I need to, you know. So that's good. Did you see I kept my plan for the week? I'm coming over. I got my little book. Because I traveled, I had to travel 2 days ago. So I'm coming over to the give me a second here, guys. Give me a second. Let me see where my book is. Oh, hold on. You know, when you're traveling and you're in new places, I will tell you what Mercedes World, you should be able to see me now, was able to do for this week because she said she was going to do 3 shorts. I travel with my book, videos, and possible a live and maybe a restream. So she did that. Also, Mary Jane did a couple of lives, and she did, I think, 1 or 2 that was over 20 minutes long. Nitya was live, and we actually got to see her beautiful face. We got to see Nitya's beautiful face, and she was like, when I go places, people are staring at me. She's real pretty. She has a, you remind me of, what's her name? Oh my gosh. What's the singer's name? Jill Scott kind of look. Her face, she's really pretty. Maybe that's why Nitya people are staring at you. She's like, they're always staring. So they and that will happen that they'll probably think you look like somebody famous and they're not sure. Healthy Kitchen Wizard said, she said, I analyze people's behavior and treat people to enrich and how to enrich their lives. Wow, I like that. I like it. Um, I usually think most introverts would be great at that because I do have an extrovert personality, but not for very long. And I like that because I think that's so awesome, especially people who are introverts. I think they're really deep. It's what they're not saying that fascinates me. And really cool introverts that I've met, they allow me to be me, and I'm just so happy around them because they'll just like say, "Okay, there's another. What's her name? Beyond 50 and it and Infinity. She just did. She just did a. She did a video on introverts. Oh my God! I think it's be Else Endeavor. I think you know her. She's Beyond 50 and Infinity. She did. I loved it. I was like, oh my God. And she said, introverts, it's like that. It's not like they don't like you. They're just sometimes they're overly stimulated, but I am always fascinated. I love, and I'm going to tell you, the majority of my clients are introverts. The majority of my clients are introverts, and I absolutely love them. I just flourish with them because I'm like, it's like I can hear what you're thinking without even saying. They don't even need to say anything. She said, I love people. I'm not an introvert. I'm a social butterfly. Ah. People may think you're an introvert, but you're very deep. Like I said, let me just leave you there. I love what you do with how you bring us the information. Oh, so okay. For me, I can walk into a room and do what needs to be done, but after a while, I'm done. I'm spent, and I need to go back to my room or wherever. But um, but it's easy, when you're in spaces where you pick up a lot of that from people, it becomes draining. But that's very good that you're able to do that. Els Endeavors, she said yes. Hello, everyone. I am Charity. Hi, I am Charity. How are you? Hello, hello. Thank you for being here. It's Anmora. My daughter is an introvert, and the day I understood her, I knew okay, because when you do the heart shape, I can't see. It just tells me the name. Peace, face, red, heart shape. Okay, my daughter is an introvert. Like I said, I love working. I just do. I I don't know. I just don't know how to explain it, but I'm very happy in their presence because there's not much that needs to be said. There's just not much to be said, and they just allow you to be you. Introverts can be overly stimulated and get drained easily. Somebody that I've worked with for about 8 years, and we've traveled and done some work. I was her client, and someone said Sharon is an extrovert, and she was like, "You may think she is, but she really isn't." And I was like, "Hmm, yeah, that is true. I'll turn on when I need to, but after that, I don't need to." Yes, and that's the thing with the sensory overload. I get that. I get it. I was talking about like when I host events and I could be in a room of a whole bunch of people, and I may only tune into a couple of people. And when I tune in, I really tune into them. But when I'm done, I need to go back to my room. I don't need to go out to dinner. It's not being antisocial. I'm just overly stimulated. Sistrin, yes, I am Rupert. Hi, Sister Sharon and family. Big up to yourself. Yeah, thank you. Yeah. Thank you for coming in, Sir Rupert. Hey guys, check out I am underscore Rupert. He does a lot of travel and a lot of information he shares. He was just recently in Turks and Cakes. And I saw a lot of things about Turks I didn't even know existed, Rupert. Especially that big hole I don't know if that's a tourist attraction, but it's just there. And I'm like, what? I spent most of my time on Grace Bay when I went. One of the most beautiful beaches in the world, Grace Bay, in Turks and Cakes. The sand is like powder; it clings to you. It's beautiful. Yeah. So yeah, guys, when you get a chance to travel, you know, and you're able to make that part of your content, That's part of your content. We're talking about job security. Not all of us are, we see what's happening. People might have taken a deal, they were promised something, and now that's not so, allegedly. So that happens. And so we have to start to think about, how do we use our gifting and our skills? How do we, turn that into something else? So if we are, hey, it's Ann Mara, thank you. And so if we are able to use your gifting and your skills, you can definitely have a business with it, consulting, um, voiceovers. I used to do voiceovers. Now they have what, this computer stuff. AI will do the voices. You may not even have to voice anything. Yeah, you may not have to do that, but I took nursing and turned it into consulting and coaching and other things. It's stuff that I do every day. Think of the things that you've done, and how do you turn that into something else? So it's about being employable, not so much just job security. That whole inn is a tourist attraction in Turks. I am wondering how come they don't have any railings and anything. And I probably would get so dizzy. I know in Jamaica they have Lover's Leap, they call it, and I've never been there. I think it's in St. Elizabeth. That's the thing when you when you go on these tourist attractions. It's that one to me. No, no, sir. I remember being in Bermuda and they have an underground cave, and I did it. And I said, you know what? I'll never do that again. It was very nice, but it was underground. And I'm like, wait a minute. If anything, I couldn't breathe. I was like, oh no, no, when we're done, can we go back up? But they were caves, and I think that was the one where you could either sit and have dinner, something like that. But I know um it was underground. Yeah, that was that. I wasn't too crazy about that. They have that in Jamaica too, where the bats are hanging upside down. I'm trying to remember where that's called. I'm trying to remember what that's called. Rupert, it's on your way to Ocho Rios. They have where you could go underground. I'm trying to remember what it is, but is it Green Grotto? Is that it? I think so. That it leads out to the sea. So there are different places that I like to go and travel. A lot of people are doing traveling. People who love to travel, they have their own little travel agent thing going on. Grotto Cave or something like that. I keep thinking it's the Green Grotto, but it's Grotto Caves. Yeah, they have that there. That was sounds very yeah, underground caves. The one in Bermuda. I remember the story they were telling. It was some kid that was playing either golf or cricket or some ball that kept running. It rolled away and couldn't find it, and it seems like it went down, 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 under, and then when you look, the water is beautiful, it's clear, and it's just gorgeous. I remember that much, and I was adventurous to do that, and I said I won't do that again. I guess the older I get, I'm just like, yeah, been there, done that. Places that we've been. Anyone went? Are there any? Is there place that you've been that you said, "Oh, I've done this once, and I don't think I need to do it again"? Anyone? Is there a place that you've been that you've visited, and you say, "You know what? Okay, been there, done that, and been there, done that." Is there a place that? Oh, and there's something I'm going to share with you guys. I think I'm going to put it on repeat so you guys can see it. And it's actually very beautiful. Any place that you've been? Any place you've been, Rupert, that you say, I've been there, I've done that. I don't think I need to do that again. Because I'm telling you, a couple of things that I've done, and I was like, you know what? If I don't have to experience this again, I won't. I won't do it. But I'm not one of the places I can share with you guys. I don't like heights. Rupert, when you went to Negril and they dove off the cliff, uh, what is it called again? Rick's Cafe. That to me, I would never do. My nephew did that when I took them to Jamaica. And then later on, he told me, "You don't think so? Any place?" Well, I'm going to tell you somewhere where I went. Um, and I don't think I will do that again. The Burj, what is it? The Burj Khalifa in Dubai, that tall building, that tall building in Dubai. No, I won't do that again. To me, I felt like the building was swaying and everything that looked tall. And we had dinner there that night. I don't think I want to do it again. I didn't even want to do it at that point, but because we all went to it. It's Ann Mora said, yes, previously I visited a natural trail here in Kenya and got lost in the forest. Never again. We were hiking. Oh my God, that is my fear. That is my fear with my grandma here tonight, guys. I'm visiting the grandbabies. So if I look like grandma, I am. It says, I visited a natural trail. Oh my goodness, just the thought of it. No, sir. Mm-mm. As long as it's a backyard or somewhere big enough I can see. Okay, I don't know. You went to Dubai, did you type that in backward? Dubai? Yes, I was in Dubai. Oh, it was after COVID, so it wasn't 20. It might have been, I think 21, and they still had all the precautions. You still have to have all the precautions. You still had to make sure you got your they had to test you to make sure that you were not positive for, COVID. And it was like 48 hours before. And it has to be that it doesn't expire when you're flying. So it was yeah. So it was then that we had to go. And I liked it. It was different. It was different. It's a lot of tall buildings, and I'm not a fan. But where we stayed, I think we were on the 40 something floor. For somebody who doesn't like heights, you're 40 something floor, then you're going to have dinner at night in the tallest building in the world. Okay. It's Anwar. Thank you so much. Thank you. I have this on. I wanted to ride my daughter's Peloton tonight. So that's why I have this. This is some workout stuff. Did you like the food? The food was anything that we wanted in Dubai, anything that you wanted. My sister went to Dubai, and there was actually a Jamaican restaurant with, I think you need reservations only. I didn't get to experience that, but the food was whatever we wanted. You wanted lobster. I don't eat lobster. There was steak. Um, what I did like was the lamb at the time. So I'm trying to think about the food. It was regular food. Anything you wanted in Dubai was there for you. Anything you wanted. So that was. I know the light here. Believe it or not, they have a bulb that's yellow. Why the bulb is yellow? It's like a glowish kind of. So that's it. The lighting that I'm used. Yeah. Hey, Grace travels and visa requirements, guys. Grace, it gives really great information for those who are traveling, and yeah, I know to Ghana, Grace, we have to. I haven't gone with the mission there yet, but a few people had to either get some shots and they from the US, and they have to take the pills for malaria. So it's good when you're traveling into a country to know what's needed. Yeah. So we're talking about, being employable instead of just job security. There's no such thing anymore as job security. Blessings, my sister. I'm here. Thumbs up done. Barry walking exercise is in the house. Barry is largely responsible for me going back to walking 10K steps. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So thank you, Barry. Barry's the person. And I tell you, my waistline, it's a whittle down, my waistline whittling down because I out there walking. I think Barry and Brian Alexander walks, and I think Lady J. So we have some really great people in our community. Yes, yes, yes. I see people are connecting here. Yeah, Grace Travels is in the house. So you cooked a lamb on your channel. You know, I'm gonna go look for that. And Cassie Kitchen's Creation. Do you guys know Cassie, Healthy Kitchen Wizard? Do you know Cassie Kitchen's Creation? She is she bakes and she does a lot of stuff. She does a lot of cooking. She does a lot of cooking on her live, on her videos. So you should check her out too. Yes, Els Endeavor, let's get it. You know, let's put that here. We're gonna put you up. Okay, we're gonna. Els Endeavor said, "Nice. I'm trying to build up my step again too." All right, so now I'm featuring her. You see Els Endeavor on the right under my chin here. Reason being, because we are trying to, you know, these are the things that we need to build up our immune system because it's good for us. And I was watching again. It was delicious, the lamb. Listen, healthy kitchen wizard. I was watching that thing you called the liquid gold, right? That was you who made the liquid gold. Yeah, liquid gold. Guys, go on her channel and find out what that is. I don't know if she did name the video liquid gold, but it's good and it's good for your brain. What's in it? Oh, yes, she recently made a soup. All right, because I will be doubling back over to her. See, guys, my list was so long that it goes like this. I started since Sunday. Yeah, I made some soup today too. I had one of the cookers. I just put some peas, some beans, red peas, and carrots, and celery, and thyme, and scallion. Only thing I forgot the little potatoes. Just like a no meats necessary, and just make myself some nice red pea soup. Put it in the cooker and left it, and it was good to go. Yeah. So yeah, Els Endeavor, keep, you know, the walks, whatever. It could be on your phone for now, even if it's just 5,000 steps. Or sometimes when you look at it, you know, I put on one of those little mommy pouches, and the next thing it's in my bag. Lucy Warren's World. Hey Lucy, thanks for coming in. What's up? What's up? Oh my God, Lucy, you have so many people following. I go on Lucy's chat. It was like, what? You're a big shot, Lucy. Yeah, the liquid gold. See, I love this. The healthy kitchen wizard is the behaviorist over here. So she know my brain is going ping, ping. It's just like pinging all over. So the more people who talk to me, the more happy I am. Yeah, and when you sub, guys, just give yourself 24 to 48 hours, but you must watch a video, minimum of about 5 minutes. You must watch a video, or else you will see um, YouTube take them right back. They take them right back. So if somebody subs to you, that's why sometimes too, you'll see me come. I try to watch about 24 minutes of videos. That's why I watch long videos, because it really get the feel of it. So I'm going to give you the time for just being here. And so you watch the videos and then you go back. But sometimes I go back. That's why it's always good to just jot something on somebody's um, underneath their thing, because sometimes they'll forget because there's so many people. So what I do now, when you comment, I just click on your name and I go over to your channel and I'll give it a watch and I'll leave some. I think that's how I found Phoenix 4040. Yeah, she commented, and someone in the Philippines, we were connected, and I went on her page and I really love it because she does tutorials like how to do things here on YouTube. And I thought that was amazing. I was like, wow, you're a hidden gem. So yeah, guys, just think about how you could use your gifting and your skills. I'm going to drop a gem. Who's ready for a gem? Gem, gem, gem. Drop a gem. I need at least 3 people to drop a gem. If you're new and you don't know how we do it, this is how we do it. Yay, you drop me the gem sign or a flame or something, and I will drop a gem. Oh boy, I probably forget it. The menopause brain. There it goes. Guys, this is serious. Healthy Kitchen Wizard, I need the liquid gold with the turmeric. Turmeric, yeah, guys, turmeric. I'm telling. When I tell you to go to somebody's skip page, go to their page, and then you go do your own research and you'll see how blessed we are. Getting it, yeah, but it slipped my mind already. What me when I go telling us something good I was gonna tell you. But yeah, I need the turmeric. Turmeric is good, guys. It's really good. Am I right, Healthy Kitchen Wizard? Am I right? Turmeric. And some of you all know that it is really gold. Can sprinkle a little bit in your smoothies, a little black pepper to activate it. Yeah, start reading now, guys. Start reading up on everything that we have. But yeah, I wanted to talk about the stuff is so good. Yes, it really is. And something that I read a long time ago, and that's why I loved there was something that you did, and it was an article, I think a peer review article, but it was an article that, it's substantial in the in the wellness field, because there's sometimes when we're saying anything we're like, okay, um what do you have to back it up? And sometimes too, that's why when I'll tell you guys, just go Google it or whatever, and unless I'm going to quote something from an actual journal, like a journal of medicine or holistic or something like that. Oh, you love when my accent come out, right? Yes, with a dash of pepper. That's right, Els Endeavor. Yeah, yeah, just a little something, something. And so years ago, I'm going to start getting back into it because there's some things I'm going to be doing. So there will be more research. And those of us who do that kind of research, you just, you know, yeah. But it had something to do with turmeric. And they were saying that's why, and this is from a research that I read, but I don't have it to back it up. So this is alleged, and I am not giving medical advice over here. It's just something that I read. Get it? Get it? You guys understand when I say that. And they were saying that's why most people, Indians, do not have, supposedly at the time when I read it, do not suffer from Alzheimer's because of the curry and the curry root, the ginger, the turmeric, and certain things like that. You guys might have heard about it or read something. And I remember that. And I said, you know what? I'm going to go back to find that. I'm not trying to prove anything here, but it was something a while back that was said. And it's being said in the health, in the wellness space. And why is that? Why is that they don't, why is that? Could it be the curry? Could it be the turmeric? They're onto something, guys. They're onto something. Okay. Could be a bunch of things, but they're onto something. So some of you may do a little research and dig and find out why that is. So, we look in our cupboards, there are all sorts of things. And this is what I'm saying for people who are reinventing themselves, not reinventing the wheel, but they can be reinventing themselves. I have clients who are in holistic medicine. I keep talking about it. They're into integrative medicine, and by making turmeric tea. Yes, you've heard that, right? Lyrics by Nitya. Yeah, you dig a little deeper and you will see, you'll bump into something as such. Healthy Kitchen Wizard said, turmeric is awesome spice. My mom cooked with it every day. It is powerful. And she is not kidding. It is true. And many of you here know it because we've spoken about it before. So some of these things you may have to start paying attention to. Um, I just had lots of health benefits. Yes, it does. I was just speaking to one of my clients, and she's integrative and holistic. And then they have functional medicine. These things that you all start hearing, start looking them up. And they're doctors. They're actually medical doctors that are into functional medicine, because a lot of people are going that way. And so some of the hospitals, they're smart. They were like, okay, so we partner this person, is in association with their hospital with a lot of that. So you guys can start asking questions because where did all of this stuff come from? Mary Jane, Mary Jane. How the song go, Mary Jane? Oh, we're saved now, so we can't sing that song. Was that Rick James? That song, Mary Jane. Lyrics by Nitya. It really stains the teeth. I used to clean a lot of patients' teeth that drink the turmeric tea a lot. Yeah, that's the thing about drinking the tea and everything else. It does. And some people use it in their soaps on their skin. Mary Jane is in the house. Hey, hey, hey. Yes, that's what I was talking about. Healthy Kitchen Wizard. It says you may want to drink it with a straw. Oh, that is so smart. Healthy Kitchen Wizard said it slows down Alzheimer's disease too. And lyrics by Nitya. That's smart. You may want to drink it with a straw. Yeah, because even certain medications that are given will stain the teeth, along with coffee and teas. So I had to use like the baking soda, the peroxide, but that also changes the pH in the mouth. So you guys really have to talk to your dentist about it. She'll know because she has that's her. She works in the dental space there. Rupert said, I just had some turmeric tea. I want to put up Rupert. Okay, guys. Let's say I am underscore Rupert. He just had some turmeric tea, and that's good. I have one that's it's calls for your stomach. It's something, it will settle your stomach with turmeric. And I think I had some last night and almost fell asleep. So I had to get the water. Yeah, man. You remember the song Mary Jane? I really think it was Rick. I'm Rick James. Who you talking to? I'm Rick James. uh Lyrics by Nitya. Yeah, thanks, Nitya. We'll use a straw. Yeah, because I love my tea, but we have to. You know what, Nitya, what do you think about pulling with pulling with the teeth with coconut oil? Yeah, we'll turn the teeth yellow. And a lot of people use it in soaps and stuff on their skin. Some coffee drinkers said that they were told to use a straw because of coffee staining their teeth. Absolutely. And there are ways that naturally too you could possibly whiten the tea. Rick James. Rick James was why Rick James is all up in my live right now. But yeah. All right, so Nitya, they're talking about pulling with coconut oil for the teeth. Have you ever heard about that? Any of your clients when they used to come in, that they're doing their own thing at home, people just painting their teeth and doing all sorts of stuff. One of the things I do know, though, in the aesthetic space, one of the things we're talking about, people who have those spas, they do teeth whitening. I'm telling you, people are using their gift and they're using their skills, and as long as that's something that they can do and they're doing it properly, ethically, and that's what they can do. I know teeth whitening is one of the things that they do. So we're talking about, instead of just being, what are we talking about tonight? We're talking about being employable instead of just thinking about having a job, right? It's really about, how do we reinvent ourselves? How do we already use what we have? And many of you who have done your ebooks already, yay, yay. So where's yeah, Nitya. Lyrics by Nitya said, I heard about that pulling with the coconut oil. It makes your teeth white. Yeah, supposedly. And I saw a friend who did it, and her teeth them white like chiclets. We say teeth them white. We say, girl. And some of us, there's some people who just have a natural color. So that's why you have to do that. But the coconut oil with the pulling. I tried that once and almost but I was there. I was pulling, I was but when you and peroxide and that baking soda helps. Yeah. There's so many things, guys, that you can study, find out for yourself, but talk to, like I said, talk to whomever your provider is, your medical provider. You guys get it? Talk to your medical provider so you know. But you can read up for yourself too. Ah, Mary Jane said that um, she's on the path now recreating yourself. Would we say that we're recreating? Would we say that we are inventing? I did my master class and it was just a talk. I didn't have slides or anything. Usually, sometimes I do, but I did a master class before this. You will see it. It's going to be in my academy because I usually share it after a while, but I kind of really talk about the mindset. It's about being the next version of yourself. Els Endeavor, do the ebooks have to be copyright before putting it on Amazon? You can. You can. I'm surprised a lot of people are using Amazon for their ebooks. That's what I tell y'all. You know, but you can put it out there, yeah. But there are ways that you could just get people to purchase your your books like that. A gray bugs like done. Thank you so much for the thumbs up. A gray vlogs channel. Thank you so much. Where are you located? A gray vlogs channel. Tell me a little bit more about you, and please comment afterwards so I can come over and watch your information there. The office I used to work sold the expensive dental kits, and they honestly were a waste of money. Yeah. Nasula, Kenya is in the house. Yay. I'm going to check out your masterclass. Yeah, it was just a talk, but like I said, under most of my videos, there's a link. There's a free masterclass every month, unless I'm traveling and something happens. But there's always a replay. You go on the mailing list, you'll get one email. But every now and then, I may hit up my mailing list because I didn't want to bombard people. But you just sign up for it, and you will get the notification. Um, Nasula, Tenge, Tango, hello, hello, hello. I am eventually going to attend your masterclass. Yeah, that one, it was just free. That's just a free one. I will be your way. Just been working on my. Oh, come on, Mary Jane. We can talk. Like I said, I'm sending you something. See, guys, sometimes you need to learn how to 10x. One conversation can make you 10x. If a free conversation could have people putting their ebooks out there making some money, what do you think a call is going to do? Ah, yeah, but we'll talk about that and make it happen. Um, Kenya is in the house. Kenya will be in the house, yeah, because I never let my clients go. That's the thing about it, guys. I've had clients that will say, "Oh my God, was this in the academy? Did I miss it? Coach, can you do this?" I don't have any problems because, especially, guys, I'm telling you this, when you see what people are called to do, they just have to be bold enough to step into it. And you will find that when you see it, you can't stop what God has blessed. Oh, yeah, that's good. You cannot stop what God has already blessed, especially when He has given you. I heard Dick Gregory, if you guys remember, Dick Gregory spoke about something. He was like, when you put those rose colored glasses on, you'll never be able to take them off, which is true. You will gain insight. Many of you have been things that, oh, I'm running away from this, I don't want to do. It's like you're a PK, right? The preacher's kid. Like, you're called to preach, but you don't want to do it. You're running away. You do everything. The prodigal son. Really think about the prodigal son, right? Oh, where are we going with this now? Oh my God. We only have a few minutes, but I always thought about the prodigal son. He went out there. Okay. Creators Corner, what's up? Big up yourself. Thanks for coming in. Bless up. All right, Creators Corner. I got to start writing down some things because some of you folks, I'm seeing y'all maybe for the first or second time. Second time. Don't y'all love this? We sing all kind of song. We love Jesus, but we singing Rick James and all kind of music in here. Lord have mercy. Creators Corner. Uh, someone told me that a few years ago, you can't stop what God has for you. Absolutely. And this is the thing that I've learned, guys. And I wanted people to understand it. You have to be around me long enough because they always wonder. And I've spoken about it that some of you are like this, that the goodness that people, you can see somebody's gift and it's their gift and you'll just pour into them. But sometimes even the person receiving will almost look at you side eye like, they think you don't know your worth. I remember when somebody did that, and I was just like, You so you said, why don't you just take the information? Because just like when you're supposed to deliver it, you're supposed to deliver it. It's not that we don't understand our value and our worth. The moment that I say and or do what I need to do, I walk away from it. I am not grudging you for anything. It's just, and then sometimes people are baffled by that. Stop being, I won't say it's anybody here, but it's annoying. You just listen. I can't stop what God is going to bless. I can't stop what I see, what I feel. I'm not saying I'm any this super this and that. I just think we all have our superpowers, what God has instilled in us. And that person is supposed to touch the lives of other people. There's no way I can stop it. There's no way I can stop it. Yes, and that's it. That's what's up. Yes. As you get older, you start to look at things through rose-colored glasses. Yes, darling. And you can't take them off. You're like, with and it's just like the way that we are made up, the way that we are created is like you can see it. It's like, girl, I'm gonna tell you right now that's gonna happen, but you gotta live your life, you gotta have the experience. People have to have their own experiences. You wish that you could keep your children or everybody from harm or from hurt and heartbreak, but they themselves have to go through it because it's the circle of life. Yes, yes, it's the circle of life. So I can't stop. I can't stop it. I usually say sometimes, you know what, maybe what you were supposed to do stopped with another generation, or maybe starting with you, or maybe it's on pause. I can't stop it. But I know right now I'm just going through a little season. All of us is going through this because when God shows you exactly and you ask for it and it shows up, you still have the responsibility to create healthy boundaries around the thing that you've asked for. And in business for me, in everything that I prayed and have asked for, um, there are just some things like I know when I just do it like I'm supposed to and deliver it, it's good. Els Endeavor is saying some people have been told what they can't do for so long that they cannot receive when someone is trying to encourage and help them. And that's where it comes in, the mindset. Yeah, the negative chatter, the negative talk. Sometimes, people make mistake. I was listening to one of the persons I really like listening to him, and he was talking about I don't know if you young lady, you guys saw men and women, if you guys either saw a young girl who got pregnant and then she was brought in front of the church and the pastor chastised her and said, nobody give her no baby shower, nobody no big her up for anything. And and that was it. And many of us grew up in churches like that was it. Hey, you go out there, you do what you do, you go get pregnant, ain't nobody gonna celebrate you. And believe it or not, that's stuff. And don't worry about my grammar tonight. I'm just gonna be like that. And we think like, hey, it is what it is. And I'm looking at it now and I'm like, here's a young woman who, whatever, they're not talking about the man. We don't know who the father is. Some of you might have seen that. Has anyone seen that on the internet? The young girl who they took her in front of the church and the pastor said, see her right here? She pregnant. And y'all ain't giving her no baby shower. We ain't celebrating her. We just letting you know that she pregnant. And that's it. And when that happens, you're gonna sit down in the back of the church. Okay. And I'm not making fun. And people will tell you here is the truth. In some cultures, it is the truth. So you saw it, Mary Jane? Just say, yes, I did. I'm trying to go back up. Yes, and so it happened. But watch how I'm gonna flip this on y'all now. Some people, okay. So when I saw that, and the person he did a live on it, and I'm listening to it. I am listening to it. And I said, here's a young woman. She might have been 17 years old. We don't know who the daddy is. Okay, put it in YouTube, will pop up. And there's a reason why I'm bringing that up. And she was brought in front of the church. Somebody videotaped it and put it out there. Guys, I'm going to tell you, that's nothing new. That has happened in some, I'm not pointing fingers at anything. It's just the way the people them deal with the thing. And I'm thinking about that young woman. Yes, maybe she that was done so nobody celebrate her so she doesn't do it again, because right now it's just her. We don't know who the fella is or what might have happened. But what if those of us who could be mentors, what if there is a nonprofit organization? I'm not saying that there isn't, but maybe there's someone could um, take that young person and mentor her, okay? Yes, she's going to need support. Maybe she will want to be that mom who wants to go back to school and do amazing things for her child. And the reason why I'm saying is, Rupert, if Rupert is still here. Hey, Miss Do It Yourself, how are you guys doing? All the people that I'm supposed to circle back to showing up tonight. Uh, I want to tell you, if you're still here, we in Jamaica, we have our first, listen, billionaire with a B, Dr. Trisha. She is a billionaire. Oh, I wanted to share her book. Um, I follow her, and if I can't say much right now, but I'll tell you this much. Uh, Dr. Trisha, we have our very first uh, billionaire with a B, US dollars billionaire, right? Her name is Dr. Trisha Bailey. All right, guys, I want you to listen up. Drop a gem if you want me to share this gem. I'm going to share a book with you. I'm going to share a young woman who has had um, who's had a very trying life. She's a mother. She has multiple children. She'll tell you in her book. She'll tell you, yeah, I have a couple of kids, couple of baby daddies, whatever. The woman is a billionaire with a B. Okay. All right. I wanted to share this book. If you guys want to hear the book and the story, thank you, Mary Jane. Thank you for coming back. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Miss Do It Yourself. Yeah, lyrics. Everybody is here. So this young woman that I'm talking about was brought in front of the church, and we ain't giving no baby shower, we ain't doing nothing. We just letting you know she pregnant, and they're gonna sit you down, and you gonna be quiet, okay? Um, there's just it happens as such. And healthy kitchen wizard said, always keep an open heart and mind. There is help for her. She needs to go into a community, yeah, mental health facility, and see a counselor. And I'm going to tell you, I'm not shocked by that. I know that has happened, but in these days and times right now, my heart was a little bit sad. And even the more I talk about it, and you guys know sometimes I'll get a little bit emotional, but I'm seeing what if somebody can say, all right, this has happened. Do you know how many single moms that I know in my circle that are physicians, okay, that are nurse anesthetists, that are lawyers, that own their own practice, that are millionaires? I don't come out here, I don't talk about people business, but I'm going to tell you, they're people that I know, and they give back. They give back, and they will tell you their story. And so there's no need, because that's how they done. I'm not going to blame the pastor, because I said that's how they do what they do. But there's another side of me. Okay, young lady, this happened. What if we start to say, now, here are some of the things you're going to need when you want to go back to school? What is it that you want to do? The support that you will need, childcare, and how whichever way you can go back to school, and get her education, because I believe education is a thing that can take us, yes, to the next level, and maybe she will be that next great practitioner or business person. And Dr. Trisha Bailey is a B with a B, a billionaire. Want to hear me say? Me say a B. Can somebody drop B in here? Dr. Trisha Bailey. And when Dr. Trisha tells you her story, okay, and this woman, what if somebody had given, she came from it's such a rural place in St. Elizabeth, Jamaica. I've never heard about it. That's where my grandparents are from. I never heard about it. And that's where she came from, okay, and was able to get a scholarship. She was able to get a scholarship so she could run. Is this making sense? Drop a B for billionaire, and I'll tell you, people giving billionaire bad name. Me, I go tell you about this billionaire at Jamaica, a young woman too. And you look at her, go find her on, uh, she is on Instagram. Find her, creating my own yes. Does that make sense, guys? Okay, Mary Jane got it. Okay, creating my own yes. She loved nurses. And so I'll just tell y'all a little bit more later on. I won't talk too much. She's Jamaican, I'm Jamaican, right? She doing something with a school in Jamaica with nurses. I'm a nurse. And I'm in a circle of nurses. Don't you think we got people talking to Dr. Trisha? Okay, so Dr. Trisha created my own yes. See if you can get her book. Guys, you know I usually end, but I don't know why I'm still here. But I'm just going to tell you, author of Unbroken, A Dream Come True. She was able to get a scholarship. And it talked about some of the things. Even before I read her book, I could tell there were other things that she was not saying, but she did put it in her book. And what she went through, she was not lucky in love. She will tell you that. She got a couple baby daddies. She'll tell you that. But it wasn't just like baby daddy thing. The woman took what she had and made it into something. And she will tell a little part, but you guys have to read the book. When she was at the where was she? She was at the airport, and she was in a wheelchair, and there was nobody to really pay attention to her, trying to get her connected to her flight, until one person came over to her after she was sitting there for hours. And she said she sat in that wheelchair. And so some of us, when we've had these opportunities, we think they're these obstacles, not seeing the opportunity. And she said, how many other people this might have happened to, sitting in a wheelchair somewhere and cannot get the help? And Dr. Trisha Bailey, okay, she will tell you all the things that she went through. She started one business, and that one business, I've told you guys before, the umbrella, right? That one bit from there, she created all these other different businesses underneath that one thing. And it's in the healthcare space, the wellness. She's not, no, and I say she's not an MD. She's not an MD. I think she's a PhD, right? But she saw a need, and it was because of out of her experience. What if we had given up hope? What if somebody did not give her a chance, right? What if somebody didn't give her a chance? What if somebody shamed her because she just was not lucky in love and she had children? And then you'll hear some of the things, the atrocities, some of the things that happened to her, and she's able to come back from that. And it's not just about the money. The woman became a billionaire, didn't even know it, when our accountant called and said, I can't handle this anymore. I think she was on either Good Morning America or something, because that's when you need a wealth advisor. When your money goes up, a regular CPA can't handle your stuff, right? And because you need a team. And so here, this woman, a woman out of Jamaica, right? She's a B with a billionaire. All right. And she has a place in, listen, y'all, listen. Okay. That's all that I'm saying. And it's not so much the money, it's her story and how she's reaching back, because there she was. So because somebody, and I think she had gotten her scholarship out of Connecticut. I think UConn, University of Connecticut, one of them. And she was able to get a running scholarship and so forth and so on. And then you'll read her story. One of my friends who actually read the book, and she said, "Oh my God." And so when I'm talking to her, she said, "You read the book, Sharon?" I said, "Not really." I said, "There's some things that you can see, and there's some things that she said, but there was more that she put into the book, right? And there were some things that she spoke about. So let's not give up on people. We to collectively, if it's only 5 of us, we have so much knowledge, we have so much information that we can share, right? Yes. Healthy Kitchen Wizard. Yes, we have so much information that we can share. And so I'm part of a medical mission, and one of the physicians, she tells the story how she became a doctor. She's an MD and a PhD. Okay, MD, PhD. And it was someone at the college who, an advisor who told her, okay, so this how you will take this class and that class together. So before you know it, that's why some people have major and minors and so forth and so on, right? And so she And our medical mission, what we're doing, our last black tie event, we had 22 students, 22 students, right? And mentors in for medicine in the wellness space, 22 students. And there was one young man, he had his choice of all the Ivy League schools, baby. This young gentleman, he had all the choices of every Ivy League. I think there are 8 of them, okay? Of all the Ivies, okay? And he chose, I could tell he looked like a Harvard kind of guy, and he chose Harvard. And when we saw that, so proud because there are people who are reaching back. So let's put our energy. For me, I would say, I'm not saying that they're not doing that. I don't know the full thing about it. But I'm just saying, okay. And I'm like I said, I'm not dissing the pastor or anybody. The mother was to like say, people, that's what they do. They talk to her, whatever it was. Oprah will tell her story. Oprah was like, child, what you said, she was dipping it low and spreading it wide. Oprah will tell you as a young, and things happen. But she came back, and it's not again about the billionaire business. It's the resilience. It's the bounce back. I'm hoping that there are people who will see, when Les Brown would say, there's goodness in you. And if you can see, oh, I'm talking too much. Y'all probably gone on a bit already. Sorry, I was talking too much. Because no, we can take the time out. We don't have to think that we are perfect. We don't have to say we are that billionaire or anything like that. But with what we can do, many of you may have dreams off saying, I want to be start my own nonprofit. Or I can, you don't even have to reinvent the wheel, right? If you guys are still with me, drop a 3 or something, because I don't know, maybe people looking for Dr. Trisha. Okay. If you're still with me, guys, drop a 3. I think this is, you guys want to see her. This is Dr. Trisha. And she is so kind. She is. And for me, I don't run or jump into people's inbox, but I just love the work that she was doing. And even before the book, even before she dropped the book, you know, I just want you guys to just go on her Instagram, read some of the things, what she does, how she does work with nonprofits, how she gives back, because there's somebody in that crowd, somebody that will be that person. Listen, let me tell you, I'm going to go to my bed, but I'll say this. Someone did a little skit on Facebook, and the person said, you know what? I got up this morning to iron my clothes, but guess what? I could not find an iron. And guess what? She told you the name of the person who invented the iron. Then she said, I went to the toaster to make myself some toast, but I couldn't because there was no toaster. And then she said the name of the person who invented the toaster. And then she said, I went to get to the refrigerator, but there was no refrigerator. Then she said the name of the person who invented the refrigerator. Then she said, I went in my car to go drive, but I couldn't find the direction because there was no GPS. And she said the name of the person who invented the GPS. And then she said, oh, I want to make sure there was no confusion. I think you guys know where I'm going with this. And then she spoke about the person who invented the stoplight. Y'all, you see where I'm going with this, right? She wanted to make herself a peanut butter sandwich, but she couldn't because peanut butter wasn't invented. George Washington Carver, the people. Are you guys get what I'm saying? And these inventions and some more, I think even shoes, she was talking about a few points that she hit that I didn't know. That thank you, Nasula, getting ready to go to work. Thank you for checking in. I appreciate you. And those were all inventors. And yes, they were inventors of color. They were black and black male and female, right? Like hidden figures. So that's why, and this is when I get choked up, right? When I get choked up in here, I know I'm about to say something, right? That's why we have to find the good in people, because that's going to be that person that will have the key to what God has downloaded in him. We see so many talented people who came on this planet. And then when it got too much, God just, and we think they're only entertainers, right? But there's just something that they're here to do and to deliver. And let's find the love in our heart for that, to say that young person needs a mentor. When my daughters were going away to college, um, the whatever college they chose, they all had mentors. Some of you had to probably, interview with those mentors. And out of privacy, I won't say anything more, but my kids went to the top, top, top in this country, and you can read between the lines, okay? Um, the top of the top, creme de la creme, okay? But they had to be interviewed, and that's why it's good to have mentorship programs. Don't think that you're not perfect or you don't have all the information. There's somebody you know. There's somebody in your network. Remember, I spoke about your network. There's somebody that you may know and can make the difference in the lives of these young people. Find the good in them. I'm going to leave you all with this. I took care of a young lady one day. She came to the emergency room and she was just overwhelmed. She came in for a psych evaluation. I think this might have been back in 2006, because it's 7, 8, 9, 6, maybe 2006, 7. And she was crying. She was distraught. And she was a young mom, a single mother. She was able to get herself a job, but the problem was she couldn't find childcare. And they told her she made too much money. She said, I don't trust my child with certain people. The father was not available for whatever reason might have happened. And out of respect for her, he was just not available. Okay. And so here's a young mom trying to work. And when she tried to get childcare at the time, they told her she made just maybe 40 something dollars. She made too much money. And so she was distraught. She went somewhere, I think to one of the churches, places in the town. And she said, I need help with getting diapers and so forth. And she said, I'm so frustrated. What do they want me to do? Do they want me to unalive myself? Is that what they want me to do? Well, that triggered the parishioner from the church. I think it was a Catholic church, but God bless them. It doesn't matter, they were able to bring her in, and I was the triage nurse. I was the triage nurse for her. She said, I'm educated. I want to work. I want to take care of my child, but I cannot keep my job because I cannot afford childcare. I went to this place, it's like a pantry, to get food and diapers. And she said, the only time that they offered me any form of service is when I said that about myself. Is that what they want me to do? She said, I didn't say I want to do that, but she said, I blurted that out of frustration. She was frustrated. She said, I just blurted that out. And the next thing, they had to bring her in. So I had to triage her for a psych evaluation. She was doing her very best. So sometimes you don't, and I could tell you stories upon stories, but not tonight, right? But here was a young woman that was just trying to get childcare for her baby, some diapers, and she wanted to work, but she made too much money and she couldn't. So sometimes when people are jumping up and down and say, yeah, take this from them, take that from them, they only want to live off the government and stuff. There are people out there, guys. And I'm not saying that we don't know that. I'm not a bleeding heart. You want to know the pulse of a community? work in their emergency room. You know, every rich person, every poor person, every person that comes through that emergency room. Because I've seen people, some of them famous, I don't know, and there's none of my business calling their name, right? And they just wish they had another minute. I've seen people wealthy. This was years ago, and they came and they took the man Rolex. He was a doctor, his family, early 2000. All right. And the family came and he said, those, sir, they can't even wait till I die. They took my bleeping. They took the Rolex. Listen, Pops wanted to keep his Rolex on. Family just come in like they couldn't wait. And they want the materialistic stuff. So when it comes down to it, you know, the materialism, it doesn't mean anything. Guys, I know you all have to go to your bed. We'll continue this at another time. But check out that. If you missed last night's live, check it out. There was a book. I gave a book in there. You want to check that too. But check other people's story and see where they are, what they had to go through. Her life wasn't pretty. It wasn't pretty. But because she had an idea of how to help other people, but just by helping other people, right? And doing the thing and getting the right team around her. And I won't say anything else, but there's some folks right in your faces every day on no TV. Them make money and they know how they're doing it, right? They're not doing it the wrong way. They're ways that you can help people, guys. You can help people. So anyway, the gems that have been dropped tonight. Hopefully, remember, it's not about just having a job. It's being employable. We'll sometimes change up. I sometimes change up the topics. That's why sometimes my videos aren't pushed as much, because either I won't have a topic or I change it up, and it all has to match. But whatever. Somehow my thumbnails are like 100%, 98 to 100%, but my titles and then all sorts of stuff. That's the thing. So it's a mix and match. But it's for whomever it is for. It's for you guys. Have a great evening. Have a great night. Y'all can go wind down. This was a lot. I didn't mean for it to go this long, but it did. I thank God for each and every one of you. Peace and blessings. We dropped a lot of nuggets tonight. And Nitya, I think, are you coming on tonight? Midnight? Nitya, are you coming on? Mm-hmm. Uh, mm, 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 mm. Uh, uh, uh. Thank you, guys. Take care. Be well, and let me know um, that if you're going to be on, I'll be up. I'll probably try and jump on that naughty track. No, we here they have Peloton. I have naughty track at home, so I have a meeting tomorrow. Blessings, everybody. Take care until next time. See ya. See ya. Thank you, Els and Deborah. I'll leave it with that. Beautiful. God bless you all. The battle of my mind. The battle of my mind, right? Battle for my mind. Man, that was so good, Nit. Yeah. Take care. Bye bye.